Boas, malta! Sejam bem-vindos a mais um episódio de Horizon Forbidden West. Ora bem, no último episódio capturámos o Hefesto. Não sei como é que esse ficou, na verdade, porque apareceram os Fires in It. Capturaram a Beta e a Tilda, que já nos tinha sido apresentada pela Beta como sendo uma Farzinat um bocado diferente de todos os outros, trouxe-nos para este lugar, que eu não faço puto de ideia qual é. Entretanto ela disse: levanta-te que eu vou fazer o pequeno almoço e eu vou ver o que é o pequeno almoço, se é ovos estrelados com bacon, ovos mexidos, o que é. Para já temos aqui... nós estamos naquela simulação, não estamos?
Just a few favorites from my collection.
Olá.
Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead.
Sim. E o Varl morreu. É verdade.
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art, or the insight we might gain.
Eu quero que eu examine a obra de arte. Mas para que é que eu vou examinar a obra de arte? A ronda noturna. Onde é que está Jeremias lamenta a destruição de Jerusalém? O filho com um hábito de monge. Isto é o quê? Selene e Miau. Temos aqui mais qualquer coisa. Temos a mulher a ler música. E a mulher a ler uma carta.
My favorite pairing. On the left is Woman Reading a Letter by Vermeer, a true master. And on the right is a forgery. Woman Reading Music, which fooled experts into believing it was a priceless original. Early in my career, I became fascinated with such deceptions. Eventually, I developed scanning software that could detect fakes with unparalleled accuracy.
Is that how you made enough money to buy your way onto the Odyssey?
Oh no. I made my real fortune later. Stunning, isn't it?
O que é isto?
Paintings were the only masterpieces of my people's golden age. This is Van Vianen's Lidded Ewer, molded from a single sheet of silver.
What was it for?
How like Elizabeth you are. Function over form. Its practical purpose was less important than its meaning. Van Vianen created it in honor of his late brother, who himself was a famous silversmith.
A memorial?
Yes. Done so soon?
I've got more important things to worry about.
Por acaso até tenho, pá.
There is much we are trying to save. Not the least of which is in that vault.
Estão?
There's nothing wrong with savoring such treasures for a moment.
E onde é que a gente está, filha? Tilda. Onde é que nós estamos, Tilda? Olá.
There you are. Feeling better?
Bocadinho.
Did you find us at the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
This is weird. Muito estranho. Mas finalmente vamos obter algumas respostas, não é?
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
Então o quê? Fizeste o que tinhas a fazer para sobreviver, não foi?
And live with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
É um foco.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
Incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close.
Rost.
I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood.
Sou sim, senhora.
With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
even if it means stopping your friends.
Especially so. Please, sit down.
Temos uma nova aliada, não é? Um volte-face aqui na organização inimiga.
There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere.
Certo, sabemos disso.
Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge.
Disse sim, senhor, há uns episódios atrás, sim, senhor.
We could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
O Silence.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Regalla and her rebels.
Even now she's preparing a final march on the Tanakh capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
Espero bem que sim, espero bem que a gente não esteja a ser enganados. Vamos perguntar sobre o Silence. Já não perguntamos sobre o Silence há muito tempo.
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the sons of Prometheus. By tapping them, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regalla to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Vamos perguntar sobre o meu foco.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way.
Ah, muito obrigado, amiga.
Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Claro que não, obviamente que não, não é?
It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
Sim, deverias. Vamos perguntar sobre a Elizabeth Sobek. Ela parece conhecer bastante sobre a Elizabeth.
What was she like?
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
Muito bem.
First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tanakh. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tanakh survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
Nossa. Que agressividade, oh Aloy. Vamos falar com a Beta agora? Ela está a sofrer, pá.
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
Oi?
You're alive.
Estou sim, senhora.
They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra protection for long. You should have killed me. No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
O que é que ela lhe está a dizer?
Then I think it can be done. I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on? As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
E voltamos.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Podia tentar.
Without Regalla and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister.
Oh, damn!
Will be Silent's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
My thoughts exactly.
Bring my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regalla's rebellion. From the air.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenat. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regalla's army and they'll receive quite a surprise.
Muito obrigada por essa dica.
So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring silence to the table.
Not if. When.
Ela está confiante, mas eu acho que as coisas ainda vão dar para o torto eventualmente, não é? Onde é que nós estamos? Ah, nós estamos longe. Longe para chuchu. Será que nós podemos fazer...
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Sou sim,
Yeah,
senhora
it's
Aaron.
me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay, we'll wait here for you.
É já,
It's
amigos.
good to hear your voice,
Eu
Aloy.
vou já para aí. Ah, eu não quero lutar contra estas máquinas todas agora. Não quero, não. Quero usar o fast travel para ir à minha base e falar com a malta. É isso que eu preciso de fazer. E vamos finalmente reencontrar o Silence. Nós ainda não o tínhamos visto. Só o tínhamos ouvido, não é? Vimos-lo pelo holograma.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regalla's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
Olha que chatice. Nível de bateria baixo. Estão todos muito tristes.
You have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey, can't I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regalla is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Katalo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regalla's rebels?
Sim, senhor. É isso que vamos fazer.
Zeniths. What can we even do?
throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that. So,
Desculpa, amiga. Peço imensa desculpa.
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
the Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them, they took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... at least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths and get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regalla.
Ah, pois vamos. Então não vamos.
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regalla's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it.
Nossa!
It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
O que é que ela nos quer
Even
dizer?
when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
Malta, vamos...
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
Pois parecia, de facto. Agora, a questão é a seguinte. Eu gostava de tentar equipar aqui mais alguma coisa, não era? Temos aqui melhorias de armas. Onde? Na fisga explosiva. Já. Fazemos um, não podemos fazer o segundo. E temos o outro que eu não quero, não uso. Melhorias de roupa, como é que estamos? Não estamos, ok. Fabricamos então poções. Então diz que posso fazer uma... Ah, pois posso. Mas não tenho bagas suficientes, falta-me uma. Ok. Vamos falar com a Zoe. Eu não sei o que é que ela nos vai querer, mas de facto ela parecia bastante abalada. Bastante. Zoe. És tu que estás aí à frente. És capaz, não é?
Over here, Aloy.
Eu sei, eu já te vi.
We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plain Song and... further east, to the Nora sacred lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his
Isto é
sister,
muito triste.
Vala.
Credo. Isto é muito
He
triste.
said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Vala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds. As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises.
Bro, isto é muito triste. Nossa.
From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with
Ela está
us.
grávida.
I'm with child, Aloy.
Vocês podem não acreditar, mas eu pensei nisso quando ela veio para aqui, mas eu não disse.
One day, I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also... for not giving up
E
on
esta orquestra toda por trás.
He always
Está-me a arrepiar.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them.
Bro.
Try to visit again when I can.
Malta.
But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. Then I'll use it on a sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regalla will never forget.
É aqui? Se é aqui, vamos já fabricar. Vamos já fabricar aqui, espera lá. E agora? Chego para fabricar e não tenho os materiais. Isso era muito engraçado. Conversão. Exatamente. Ok.
Override installed. Now to find a sunwing.
Vai para os picos acima da base. Ai, pera, não é para aqui, caraças. Não sei se não seria uma boa altura para fechar o episódio. Se calhar era.
Okay, I need to find a sunwing to override. Better head up the mountain.
Se calhar era uma boa altura para terminar o episódio. Vamos já fazer o override e vamos ver o que é que parte daí, não é? É pá, sério, eu juro, eu pensei mesmo assim, olha, a Zoe deve estar grávida do Varl, aposto. E não é que estava mesmo? E não é que estava mesmo? Porque é que eu não jogo no Euromilhões e acerto?
Good. There are sunwings up here. We'll have to approach them quietly.
Como sempre. Como sempre. Convertemos esta.
Got it.
Então e agora? Ah! Lá vou eu. Vais-me deixar voar? Não me vais deixar voar, pois não. Oh, que pena. Gostava de poder voar. Oh. Ah! Bro! Para rebolar.
Whoa,
Ah, que nice, mano!
Tilda, I'm in the air.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tolnecs. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
On it.
Que ótimo! Está ali, já o estou a ver. Bota para a frente, amigo. Para a frente é que é caminho.
There's a Tolnec. Need to get on top of its head.
Ok, mantenho o R2 para descer.
Know how to land this thing.
Calma, calma. Vamos voar um bocadito mais. Pousar, pousar, pousar. Isso, bem, bem jogado.
Made it.
Vamos converter o tudo.
Okay, Tilda, I've overridden the Tolnec.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regalla's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to help.
Prime Zauzau para selecionar o chamamento do asa solar. Prime o coisa para, se tiveres um asa solar convertido, usa o chamamento do asa solar para chamá-lo até à tua posição. Ah, sim! Sim! Vamos! Let's go! Bro, este jogo é épico. Vamos apanhar a tal energia, a tal célula de energia. E acho que vamos ficar por aqui, malta. Não vamos já começar a luta contra a regala. Bota! Estou estupefacto. Quando eu vi a cutscene eu pensei, não me vai deixar voar. Mas depois, BAM! Que é isto? Oh, está caladinho, mas é óbvio. Palhaço.
There's the energy cell. Titan's back.
Recolher. É possível?
Now onto the grove.
Manejar!
Pulse from the Tolnec should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region. I should be able to pick up more from any Horus I fly to. It'll be useful, even after I deal with Regalla.
Bro, calma. Não é preciso ser tudo de uma vez. Eu já estou a ver o Grove. Mas eu vou. Porque é que eu não haveria de ir? Eu estou a ir. Uau. Nunca vimos o mundo de Horizon assim, não é? Olha para isto, incrível, mano. Já não estamos longe, né?
Alright, here we go.
É, já cá estão todos, bro. Já estão todos à porrada também. Não esperam por ninguém.
Regalla's inside. Hikaru will soon be dead. It's all over, Chaplain.
Pum!
I gotta drop it now. Here it goes.
Zau! Oi! Oi! Tudo a mal funcionar, malfunction. Tudo a vir abaixo. Vamos embora. Oi! Oi! Assim, já podiam ter dito isto mais cedo.
It's Aloy. She flies on the wings of the Ten. The tide has turned. Push through.
Vamos! Zau, zau! Arrepiadíssimo. Arrepiadíssimo. Cuidado, não des mais nenhum passo.
Now on your knees and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give me.
They're down! The machines! All of them! They're down!
What? How's that possible?
Regalla!
Nossa, que badass!
Let's settle this. You and me.
Easy to say when you're atop a machine.
Olha, já não estou. Então e agora?
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Fine. I accept your challenge. And
Damn!
once I'm done with you,
Bro!
I'll get to finish the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
The duel is set. Let none interfere.
Olha, olha!
They spotted me.
Ok.
It's just beginning.
Au, 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 au. Calma, 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 calma contigo. Calma contigo, filha. Pois. Pois, disto é que eu tinha medo, não é? Disto é que eu tinha medo. Que agora estou aqui num pickle. Estou aqui num pickle, estou. Vamos. Ei. É, espera lá. Ui. Ah, vou morrer outra vez, mano. Isso. Pumba, na cara das inimigas, vamos. Olha, não acertas uma aí também. Isto vai ser mais problemático do que eu estava à espera. Muito mais. Até porque ela tem boa mira. Estava a achar que não, mas... Oxi.
Oh, that helps.
Vai ser muito complicado, amigos. Ai.
Do you have any words?
Pois, mano. De facto... Isso, bem. Bem jogado. E lá vou eu.
So that's how it's gonna be.
That is left of your story.
Como é que eu vou fazer esta situação, mano? Anda. Olá. Se eu conseguisse tirar a máscara, era fixe, não era? Ah, pois. Pois. Temos de facto aqui um problema grave para resolver. Oxi.
Pain subsiding.
Como é que a gente vai resolver este problema? Não tenho flama. Oi, parti alguma coisa? Vamos. Isto vai demorar uma eternidade, eu sou capaz de a vencer. Muito provavelmente, mas... acho eu que sou capaz de a vencer. Eu estou aqui para te derrotar, amiga. Mas vai ser complicado. Não vai ser fácil, não. Isso, bem, vamos. Olha um dardo explosivo. São vários, na verdade. Isto vai cair, pois. Pois. Ah, pois é. Pois é. Pois é.
Yeah, it is.
Come to me.
Ela é muito rápida. Ela é muito rápida. E eu tenho pouca vida. Vamos estudar corrosão. Vamos ativar isto. Isso. Uf. Ah, pois. Tá bem. Isso. 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 Ah, caramba. Ui, ui, ui. Cura-te. Cura-te, 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 cura-te. Bora. Oh! Temos provisões aqui? Ou nem por isso? Temos sim, senhora. Isso passou pela parede, certamente, porque não me acertaste. Tens essa noção, não tens? Está-se a acabar a... Bolas, velho. Bolas. Isso. Preciso de pico de coragem. Vamos. Bem, bem jogado. Bem jogado, bem jogado, bem jogado, bem jogado. Não, 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 vou morrer agora. Estás parvo ou quê? Ah, pá, estou a falhá-los todos. Não acertei? Voltei-lhe a não acertar. É pá, impressionante. Isso. 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 Já foste ao regala. Bem jogado. Ah, não acertei nenhum. Tá, sim, senhora. Isso. E agora é o último golpe. Tchau. Uf, bem.
Here I am again, on my knees before bootlets and cowards. Go ahead, run me through.
Shut your mouth, traitor.
It was you who flew in on the wings of the 10. You who challenged her. By our rights, you must decide her fate. I spared her once. It only made things worse. She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
She's dangerous, all right. But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Cowards! What more do you have to conspire about?
Whether you live or die.
Oh. Há mais uma batalha a seguir? Há mais uma batalha a seguir. Ou eu vou terminar com a vida dela aqui. Isto não é fácil. Pois não, não é. De facto não é. Mas eu vou-te matar. A tua vida acaba aqui, amiga.
After all that you've done, I can't let you live.
Não, 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 não.
Finally.
Ah, então se era isto que tu querias, vamos embora. Tchau e adeus, amiga. Até logo. Causaste muita dor e muito sofrimento, não foi?
Blood for blood.
Guess that's over then.
Muito bem, sim senhor. O que é que se passa na sala do trono? O que é que se passa? Porque é que estão coisas a acontecer em tudo que mexe? Acontece coisas. Olá. Quem é que tu és?
He surrendered to our guards outside the grove. Claims he has an urgent message for the outlander who defeated Regalla.
So, state it.
It's for her alone.
É o Silence.
From an interested party.
I'm gonna need some privacy.
Clear the room. Put him with the rest of Regalla's soldiers.
I'll see you back at base.
You saved the tribe. Let me help you with your mission.
No. With Regalla gone, you have a chance to build the future you dreamed of. So get to your task.
Then at least allow me to give you this. Regalla's bow.
Ah, que nice.
Thank you.
Ora é essa. Que bem, e agora vamos ter com o Silence, não é? Vai ser já? Não, não vai ser já, pois não?
Do you have any idea what you've just done?
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Silence.
Congratulations on your victory. You saved the Tenakt for a few weeks. Unfortunately, you doomed the entire planet as well.
Não, não condenei.
I don't need a Tenakt army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Aloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with.
Go on.
No, not here. We're doing this my way. face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
And why would I agree to that?
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths, and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship. So meet me at my base. Mountains west of Plainsong. Time to submit to the inevitable silence and follow the person who actually knows what she's doing. Don't be late.
Nossa, mãe do céu. Bota e queimou outra vez. Malta.
Tilda, you there? I did it. Silence is on board. So head to my base.
Impressive. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Muito obrigado.
Now that I can fly, I might want to see what else I can do before I head back.
Comenta, subscreve, deixa o teu like. E até ao próximo vídeo. Já podes usar munições perfurantes numa das tuas armas. Obrigado. Este tipo de munição causa mais dano a peças protegidas por armadura. Ok. Mas é menos eficaz a remover a armadura. Ok. As flechas de precisão e perfuração despassam o alvo e causam dano. Quem vier atrás. Até ao próximo vídeo, malta. Obrigado. Que episódio épico. Épico.